Well, I'm here. I made it. I made it to the Davis Mountains in Texas. For Texas, these would be mountains. So greetings from the Davis Mountains State Park in Texas. And it was a heck of a drive getting here, I tell you what. 6.5 hours. 1 day drive. Half of the drive was into a 20-25 knot headwind. That was rough. And I'm still 200 miles from El Paso, if that's where I was going to go. And I'm still in Texas. And I'm on top of the world. For mountains anyway, in Texas. It was really strange driving. I didn't get into the flat, what you see all the flats out there. I didn't get into the flat till almost halfway here from San Antonio. Hill country lasts forever, long time. Up and down, up and down. And then you finally get to some flats. But it's not really flat because you got all the mesas to go up and down. Tell you, one of the most amazing things is the quietness. Everything is so quiet. I mean, right now I can hear one car way off in the distance somewhere. And the smell, it's just air, smell of air. Don't know if you can see on top of the far hill. Let's see if I can get it closer. Make sure I'm aiming at the right hill. Come on, focus, camera. Focus. Well, I'm trying to get the McDonald Observatory. There, it's in focus. Now stay in focus. The McDonald Observatory, way out on that hill over there. Yep, it's quite a ways. Pretty vast area, I must say. Alright, well that's me from the Davis Mountains. The drive up was more impressive. I got lots of the granite formations that were interesting. The graded rock, I guess. Kind of a serrated pattern. And actually the state park is not that impressive with the mountain part. But there's hills all over the place. For Texas anyway. Very good. Have a most excellent day. We'll see you again from another location. Bye-bye. So there's a picture of the Montana, just kind of showing you where I'm at. Right down there. Right down there. Right down there in the mountains. Woohoo! It's pretty cool, huh? Got mountains around. I guess those are mountains. For Texas, those are mountains. Those are mountains in Texas. We're going up the mountain road. Here I go. I'm here at the Fort Davis National Monument. And here's an idea of what there is to see. Lots of ruins of, in this case, stables and buildings. Some things have been restored, looks like. In fact, behind me, this was all the stables evidently. Pretty large. Lots of horses. But behind me, past the parking lot, they have restored some. Red stone. Hope you can hear me above the wind. But now the restoration is done in whitewash. Paint. Barracks quarters, officers' quarters on the far side. And these are the rubble mounds of other barracks that they have not restored. So I'm sure someday they may restore these barracks as well. Anyway, that's out here in the mountains. Behind the fort is just a lot of mountains. And the old San Antonio El Paso Road. Excuse me. Was what passed through here. They kept safe from the Indians in the late 1800s. Very nice. Here's a closer look at an unrestored barracks building. And then behind it, the white one, is a restored building. Quite a bit of foundations left, but just not many walls. Don't know why they restored so many of the officers' quarters in the back. Evidently this is what they started with, and they restored them to look like this all the way down the line. As I get there, maybe they've got exhibits and stuff inside. Not sure how much of this will come out. I'm inside one of the restored barracks through a glass partition, but it's showing bunks, paraphernalia from the late 1800s. Interesting for a fort that it's not really like what we might think of a stockade western fort to protect from the Indians, more just an open barracks area, corral for the horses. Of course, your horse was the only thing you had, I guess. And just a parade ground and a wide open area. But no real fort, stockade, fencing, protection like that. Of course, you're 100,000 miles away from just about anywhere. Up in the mountains and down to the valley. I tell you, either there weren't very many married soldiers, or they just got all along real well. That's all they got was right there. Married soldiers get that much. Oh, pretty wild. It really is quite something to be walking along here. That's Texas with all these ruins and the mountains and the hills, and just I feel like I'm on my vacation. I'm on my adventure. I feel like my adventure has started. And discover new stuff. Pretty cool. I followed a little scenic trail up the hill to a little overlook spot. So now I can overlook some restored, some original parts of Fort Davis. The horse corrals I was at very first, way up there. Unrestored barracks, restored barracks, restored houses, unrestored houses. Pretty big area out here in the wild, open West Texas. Hospital, that's where I'm headed next. A restored hospital. I tell you, these little things are all over the place. They're awful small, but my goodness, what a place to go. Just to let you know, it's been a beautiful day here at Fort Davis National Monument. It's a beautiful day, about 60 degrees, sun shining. Just can't believe how pretty it is. Too bad the flowers and the plants haven't started blooming yet. But it sure is a nice place. Very interesting, very different. So I hope my pictures have captured it all and you get a good idea of Davis Mountains and Fort Davis National Monument.